If you ever wondered where most people go on vacation, look no further. Travel and Leisure magazine has a new list of the world's most visited tourist attractions. And number 1 and 2 are right here in New York City. Joining us from Central Park, which is number 2 on this list, is Travel and Leisure's international editor, Mark Orwoll. Mark, good Friday morning to you.
Good Friday morning, right back to you. Thanks.
Hey, so we should mention these are not necessarily the best places, but the most visited places. Although we should say Central Park is pretty great. So New York City, Mark, has 3 places on the list.
Yeah, New York City did fabulous in this list. In fact, the number 1 destination out of the top 50 most visited tourist attractions was Times Square with 39 million people. They call it the crossroads of the world, and it truly, truly is. Number 2 on the list, as you mentioned, right here in beautiful Central Park, one of the most beautiful urban green spaces on Earth. And number 6 on the list was Grand Central Terminal, beautiful Beaux-Arts building right in the heart of Midtown Manhattan, almost torn down in the 1960s. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis led a preservation effort to save it. And if you get a chance to see it, you don't want to miss it. Number 6 on that list.
Good stuff. And a couple other spots in the Northeast as well, right? Niagara Falls and Faneuil Hall in Boston.
That's right. A lot of great destinations that, if you haven't seen them, this is a really go-to list to check off your bucket list. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, and I want to ask you about actually number 4 on the list, Las Vegas, because Las Vegas, as you know, has obviously seen some ups and downs. This seems like a pretty impressive showing for Las Vegas.
Yeah, number 4 on the list, as people like to say, never bet against Vegas, never bet against the house, because this place is really coming back. You know, I think the movie The Hangover from 2009 really sparked a lot more interest. It's the Las Vegas Strip that is the number 4 on this list. And people, 90% of the people come to Vegas actually stay on the Strip, and why not? You can get everything that you want in Vegas right there, including some great people watching. Yes, indeed.
So, Mark, the one thing we talked about a little bit here that might surprise some people is that 9 of the 10 destinations on the list are all in North America.
That's right. That was a little surprising to me. Of course, it makes it a lot easier for all of us to go visit those. But number 10 on the list was the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, Turkey. Now, I've been to the Grand Bazaar a couple times, and it's amazing. It's a covered market. It goes on forever and ever, built in the 15th century. It looks like something like out of 1001 Arabian Nights come to life. Really, you don't want to miss it if you ever have the chance.
Actually, Mark, it's interesting because Erica Hill is organizing an early show field trip to the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, Turkey. So
take me along. I'll be your guide.
we're going to maybe have to bring you along. Mark Orwoll, thank you very much. Good stuff. We're gonna try to get to all these spots as soon as we can, and please come along on the early show field trip if you could.
We got all 50 of them on travelandleisure.com, so check them out.
We will check that out. Have a good weekend, my friend.
All right. Thank you so long.